Hey everybody, my name is Lexi and thank you so much for joining me for another session. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use loop record. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because as a singer, songwriter, and audio engineer, loop recording is something that I use all of the time. I actually prefer recording by myself, so I learned how to make it easier on myself by using loop record. I used to, when I was in school, before I learned how to use loop record, I used to have to run between the booth and the control room to hit record, do my take really quickly, and then run back into the control room, start it all over again. And that just took a lot of time, as you can imagine. And for me, I like to do a lot of stacks and a lot of harmonies on my vocals. So it just took a really long time. And then put that on top of the fact that I kept doing takes over and over again if I didn't like how I delivered the lead vocals. Yeah, you get the point. So I want to share my knowledge on how to use loop recording because it's helped me so much as a singer, songwriter, and audio engineer. I record by myself a lot, and that helps me to get out a lot of content. But loop recording, it just allows me to be completely creative because I'm not worried about someone else being in the room with me and having to communicate what I want to them. I have ideas that I want to get out. I can do it by myself with loop recording, and I know how to do it to where it saves me time and it keeps me working in a good kind of flow, right? So I am going to show you how to use loop recording. So, how to turn on loop record. First things first. So this is the session, right? And I hope you all can see this. I've tried to do the record screen, but I couldn't get the ratios to translate well onto YouTube. At least I don't know how to do it yet. So I'm actually holding this camera with my hand. But anyway, how to loop record. So the first thing you want to do, you see this here. Sorry, can you see this? This is the record button. You want to make sure that the loop is actually on the record. So to make sure that's set up, you want to go to options and make sure that loop record is selected. And once it is selected, that's when you'll get this little loop around your record button. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your playlisting is turned on. So you're going to go to the top left-hand corner of your screen where it says Pro Tools. Click on Pro Tools and go to Preferences. This box is going to pop up for Pro Tools Preferences. And let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more for you on that. Right. So Pro Tools Preferences, you're going to go to Operation. You want to make sure that automatically create new playlists when loop recording is selected. This is very important because if this is not selected, you can do 20 takes and only the 20th take will be saved. This makes sure that all 20 takes is going to be saved when you're in loop record. So you have to make sure that that's checked. Once you have those things taken care of, your loop record is on and you have the playlisting enabled, now you can go ahead and go to your record track, make sure that's enabled as well. You want to choose a part of the song that you want to record, right? So, sorry, keep the focus. Choose a part of the song that you want to record. That's going to tell you where your loop is. And when you're ready, you just, let me turn my count off. So, you have your section selected. And once you're ready to record, push 3. Right? So that's one take. That's 2 takes. We're gonna let it go for a couple more. This is the 3rd take. There's the 4th take. Okay. Wow. All right, so let's just pretend that I went into the booth and I recorded 4 takes. Awesome. So now, whatever track we recorded on, instead of having this on waveform, you want to click on that and select playlists. So now you'll see that all of the takes that we just recorded are right here. Now, this is very handy because you can go through and you can listen to each of the takes individually, or you can pick the best part of each take and actually paste together the best possible performance. This is called comping. I can talk to you a little bit more about that in another video. This one is strictly about loop recording, but you can comp together the best possible take that you want. And yeah, now you just have a dope line to fix up, you know, however you want your song. So yeah, that's how you use loop record. And again, it comes in really handy if you're recording by yourself and you don't feel like running in and out of the control room to the booth, having to slam the doors and, you know, going through that whole process. If you are the kind of singer that I am, I like to do a lot of stacks and a lot of harmonies. It definitely saves me time because I can focus on one specific area of the song that I've highlighted and just keep going and going and going and going until I feel like I have the amount of harmonies that I want or the amount of stacks that I want on that particular part of the song. So if you're going to record by yourself, this loop recording is definitely something that I would do, just because, you know, again, it saves time and it's just a smarter way to work. If you found this video helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up in the comments section. Tell me what you liked about the video, or if you have additional questions, things you want to know about being in the studio, about engineering, about being an artist, just let me know and I will gladly address those questions in another video. If you would like to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on that little bell next to the subscribe button so every time I post a new video, you'll be up to date on what I have going up onto my YouTube page. Again, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Lexi. Until next time. The artist is usually in their best take and then somebody's phone goes off and it just kills the whole vibe. So to avoid that, if you're going to be in the booth with the artist as someone who is in the entourage, make sure your phone is on silent, or just stay in the lobby if it's too much, or just sit